Hello and welcome to the Championship Manager Challenge YouTube channel. This is episode 6. We're well underway in the first season now. We're trying to take Sutton United from the National League to Champions League glory. Okay, just to recap where we are in the table before we start. 20 games in, 21. So fantastic start. We're also in the 2 cups as well that we've been entered into, the FA Trophy and the FA Cup. Okay, let's get into it. But before we do, if you do like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And there's also a link in the description to the Championship Manager game that you can actually download for free now as well. So grab your copy and see if you can best me in regards to the results. Post your results in the comments below. But yeah, let's get into it then. So we'll continue then. So we're on 20 matches in the league. We're getting a few offers coming in for our players now, obviously because of the good performances. I'm rejecting most of them, but I have accepted a couple of offers for our players. One was for 1 million for our central midfielder. We've got another offer here as well. I'm going to accept that. And we've also got 1.3 million transfer with one of our defenders as well. So we've got a couple of players leaving, but I'm sure with the money we should be able to buy someone in return for them as well. As long as the board don't steal all the money, of course. We're near to the transfer window now. It's only 8 days away, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, let's kick off this match. We're home to Woking in the National League. Here we go. 1-0. Come on, let's keep this 100% record if we can. We're losing. Losing. 2-2. There we go. Come on, come back. Give it a tight game. 3-2. That's it. Joe Silva. 4-2. There we go. That's more like it. Got a goal disallowed there. 5-2. Hat-trick for Ashford. 5-2. Fantastic result. Let's continue. Hopefully we'll continue that theme. We might have to look at some transfers in a moment potentially. But we will wait to wait for these transfers to go through before we do. So we need 2 midfielders now, because we're selling 2 of our midfielders, but it's for a lot of money, so I'm hoping it's going to pay off. Let's just see what fixtures we've got around. So we've got the Barnet the next day after the transfer window, so we might need to start. We'll shortly start looking for some players to buy in a moment, I think. So we have got 650,000 to spend, so we are going to need some players to replace the players that are leaving. So let's get on with this match anyway. Home to Torquay, the next National League game. Buterman scored 2. These are one of the ones that are leaving. He scored a hat-trick. Parting gift. 5-0. Easy money. Couple of injuries there. So let's put on Lovett for Eastman. Don't know what's happened there. They clattered into each other or something. Strange one. And we'll put Brown on for Milson, who is also another person who's leaving. 5-0. Fantastic. That's in the first half as well. 5-0. 6-0. We're going for a record victory here. 6. Another injury. Can't believe this. Let's bring Chiran on. 6-0. Fantastic result. Right, let's have a look at some. As we know, there's going to be a couple of people leaving in the transfer window. Joe Silva's out for 3 months as well. So we're going to need to actually buy another striker, I think, as well. But let's just get a midfielder centrals sorted out, because obviously a couple of them are leaving. No, he's fantastic. His stats look rubbish, but is in terms of his performance. But from what I'm seeing, he looks brilliant. Potential captain material as well. I'm going to put an offer in for him. Doesn't seem to be in the team, so we might be able to snap him up for a cheap price. Well, this guy here, nah, he's not very good. Jack Munns, 27. Dover. No, he's not really that great, to be honest. Osborne. He doesn't look too bad. He's got consistency. He's not got a great rating though. He's not bad. He's not bad. It might be an option. How much is he? How much? Osborne, 100k. Maybe not. Requested move. No, I don't want him. Let's have a. I think we've got the filter on quite low actually in cost terms, so I want to increase that because we know we've got some money in the bank. 250 though. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So we put bid in for him. Wright, Josh Wright. That's crap. Who else have we got? Let's have a look. Who's he? Osadebi. Stats were alright, he was not playing great. None of these are really jumping out to me. This guy's alright. I think he might be worth a punt. He's on the subs bench. But I think the stats pretty much say it's decent. It's going to be cheap. Yeah, it's not that cheap, but we'll try and do a bit of a lower price because he's not actually in their first team. So that's that then. We'll look at the defenders now. So I'll change this to defensive, and I like to look at the tackling. I like people with high tackling ability. He's 18, this guy. I'm going to buy him. How much is he? No, I'm not. No, maybe not. Might. Not going to get him just because he's 18. He doesn't look great. Who's he? Never heard of him. Cameron. He's atrocious. Coulson. He doesn't look too bad. Not the best though, is he? Mind you, the players that we're getting are not, the stats are not that great on the players that we're selling. The performance is fantastic, obviously, because they're in a fantastic team. But the stats, German, versatility 18. He looks quite good. How much is he? 75k. I'll go for him. A German centre back. They're usually good, aren't they? He's good. He looks good. Good man. It's in the name. We'll try and buy him. How much is he? Might as well buy a couple. These are cheap. To be honest, I'm going to buy this youngster as well. So he's got strength and tackling. High stats for a youngster. I think that'll do for defenders. I'll just have a look at another striker. Attacking, finishing. He looks good. Plays for some unknown team. He's not bad. He's going to be alright for a backup player. It's only 10k. What's his name? And goal. He's quite good as well, actually. He's got better finishing than some of our players we've got, stats wise, anyway. So yeah, we'll go with them. Just see what happens there with those bids there we've put in. Set an offer for Clunin. He's decent actually. Hopefully we can offer him the money he's after, which is a lot. It's not that much. He wants 5k, but we'll see if he'll sign without the 5k. Rejected an offer for that youngster. Not surprised. It's pretty decent. Probably don't want to be buying him though, do I? Sykes. It's his finishing that I like. His finishing's quite high. It'd be decent as a sub. Or just as a backup. No, we don't want to sell him. Reject. Made an offer for Finlay. Set an offer for Goodman. This is the defender who's got good stats actually. Put first team player just in case you don't want to join. Don't offer him any money to join. Hopefully they'll take it, save us a bit of money. There's your midfielder who was after. Again we'll put first team. 240, 116 grand. There you go. Just do squad rotation. It wants 950. That's okay. 135 for that youngster. May as well. It's going to be a good reserve backup. 1,700. Hopefully they'll accept some of those offers and we'll get them signed up in the transfer window there to replace the ones that were selling. for a high cost there. We'll maybe even look at some other players as well once we've got that money in, just to see how much we get from the sales of the players and see how much the board actually let us have. So these are going through. This is good. They're accepting the wage and they're not wanting necessarily wanting the money, the extra money. A few injuries here. Let's bring some reserves in here. So we're only one match in this week. Obviously we've got a bit of transfer dealing to do. We'll put Dundas in for the forward. We just need a defensive midfielder, which I believe is on our bench, and a midfielder as well. So they're both going to be from the bench. Lovat and Brown. So that's it. We'll go ahead with that. I know we're a couple of short on the subs, but should be able to beat these. I would have thought. 1-0, there we go. Ashford. 2-0 Dundas. 3-0 Keeley. Maintain our 100% record here in the league. 4-0 Ashford again. 4-1 now. Nothing to worry about there. 5-1 Brown. Fantastic. There we go. Keeping up our 100% record in the league. A few transfers going through there. We've got a few players signing in the transfer window, and we're obviously going to sell them 2 players for a total of 3.3 million, I think it was. So the board are going to be happy about that. See how much we've got left to play with, because we might even see if there's anyone want to come to the club for a big price. So we'll see what happens there. Just take a drink of my coffee there. See what happens here. Just loaded. So we've got a couple of centre backs coming, including a youngster. He's just going to be in the reserves. We've of course got a couple of midfielders coming in to replace the 2 midfielders that we're selling. We're also selling a defender as well, but they will obviously replace the defenders that are leaving. Sorry. So these are the. I want to offer him a new contract. So our goalkeeper's contract's expiring, but he's a really good player. I'm going to offer him the 2,800 and see if he'll accept it without the 30 grand agreed to get. He's not great, is he? But as a backup, he's alright. Might as well have him. Does not wish to negotiate a new contract. Let's see if he accepts that. Kevin Davis, he's a midfielder, but it's not that great. Let's just see if he'll accept a new contract anyway. He wanted the wages too high, that's his problem. Bardan, he's good as a right back, a second choice right back. Keeley's obviously been on form and he's young. Does not wish to negotiate. I'm going to give him the 4 grand because I do want him to sign. Been fantastic for us. Eastman, our defensive midfielder. We want him to stay. Again, he does not wish to stay, but if we tempt him with the 4 grand bonus as well as the contract offer. Show Silva, be another one that's been fantastic for us this season. 21 goals, 13 assists. Another one that would like to stay, so I'm happy to offer him the 7 grand that he's asking for. Simpson. Yeah, want to offer him a contract in our first team. See if he'll accept it without the bonus money there. We've got a bid in for this player, so that's why it's showing us on our feed. Lovett, he's good, really good backup defensive midfielder. He wants a bigger wage than we can afford though, so we'll give him the grand as well. Hopefully they'll accept that. Rowe, awful defender, just leave him for now because we're signing a few defenders, so we might just let his contract go out. He's a defender as well, defender left, so we probably won't renew that. We'll renew his contract though. He looks decent, he wants a lot, so wages, we'll have a word with the board in a minute actually. Made an offer for Keeley. No, thank you. Reject all bids. No, someone's offered a contract to one of our defenders. Sign that guy. I think we signed a couple of defenders though in the transfer window, so even if he does decide to leave, it's not a problem. One thing you need to be wary of when you're renewing a contract is you want to check if they've got the release clause in the contract. You want to make sure that they don't have a minimum release clause, because you'll find that other clubs come in and snap them up. Didn't check that there, but I think we'll be alright, because most of these players are probably going to be replaced eventually anyway as we progress through the leagues. So we've got Manager of the Month there, which is fantastic. Beauty Man, the player that we're actually selling, has got Player of the Month, but no Young Player of the Month at the moment. For us, offered a contract. Bristol Road rejected off from Sutton for this defender. Oh, good off. It's like the German defender that was after. We've got 2.6 million to spend. And we've signed these players. Because we've sold them 3 players now. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to have a quick look in the transfer market for another central midfielder and that sort of thing. But 500k is going to be the minimum. Let's see if we can get any other players. Don't want to just spend money for the sake of it, but he's good. Look at his stats for a non-league team. I'm going to buy him. I'll approach to buy him. Sign him. I think that'll be the next season though, won't it? I don't really want to wait. I'll offer that because I think he's quality actually. I'll also look at another central defender as well. Just look at a central defender. See if there's anyone there. He's good. His stats are good. So let's have a look at some of these players then. So we'll have a look if we can get this defender central as well. A bit more quality one than the ones we've bid for so far. He looks pretty good. Adam Jackson, good stats. Requested to leave as well, so probably able to get him quite cheap. So as he's requested to leave. 29. There's a few wanting to leave actually. All these look pretty decent to be fair. He looks good as well. 30. We've got a bid in for this guy though, this German, so we'll see what we've got there. There's none that are really standing out stats wise that are like overly fantastic or anything. So we'll see how many defenders we've got once those transfers potentially go through. We'll just have a look at if there's any more strikers as well. Just for good finishing. He's got good finishing, but that's about the only thing he's got that's good. Oh, this guy, 22. Finishing not bad. The other stats are alright. How much is he? 450k. No, I don't think we really need him. I think that'll do. We'll have a look at the goalkeepers as well, because we've only got the reserve goalkeeper's pretty atrocious to be honest. It's pretty awful. So we'll just get another goalie, just as a sub goalie really. What's this guy's name? Question 31. Try this guy. Should be able to get him at quite a cheap price. He's requested to leave. And the other position that we're the backup side of the backup option that we've got for left back is not fantastic. So we'll have a look at a defender as well at left back. Brandon Mason. He's got good stats. He's playing well for his club. He's 23, so we'll try and buy him actually. It's a lot of money, but we were rich in a minute. He's 21, he's not bad as well. He's not bad. Acceleration at 17. I like to try and get quite attacking players, you see. That's why I've filtered on attacking stats rather than defensive for our fullbacks. I like to get attacking players. I think I'm going to put a bud in for this guy as well. He's only 14k. I think he might be the option if we're looking to save a bit of money. Accepted an offer for him. It's that youngster. We'll put squad rotation. 1,100, yeah, we'll give him that. What we'll do is, we've got a lot of money here, so we might as well have a quick look at the right backs, see what if there's any decent right backs available. And that stand out. This guy looks decent. Yeah, defensive midfielder maybe is one that we need to look at. So we'll have a look at a defensive midfielder option. Zika. Oh, this guy. Just another option. We've got two players obviously for that position, but we might as well get a third one just as an option to bring in if we need to. He's pretty good. Bring him in. 275 foul, but it's always good to have a backup. He's good as well actually. He's probably better than the other guy. So that'll do. And yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So we'll continue that. We're 2 games in, aren't we, on this one, on this week. We'll continue. We've got an offer accepted for the defensive midfielder there, Kasky. So he wants him to be indispensable. I'm not giving 45k to sign on there. Let's have a look. So a few signings coming in. There's still a few teams trying to poach some of our players, but we don't really want to let him go. I'm going to let that guy go though, because he's not accepting a new contract. He's unhappy. Lovat rejects that. He's our defensive midfielder. Rejects. Don't want to sell him really. He's a good forward. So what was this? Rob Linton is this reserve goalkeeper that I was talking about. I always try and get rid of the sign-on fee if possible. Might as well save a bit of money. So get rid of him then. So let's put some of these new signings in. So we've got Goodman. He's fairly good. So we'll put him in as the centre back. A few injuries still. Sykes. He's the one who's a good finisher. Put him in for... What else have we got here? Angel as well. So Sykes can go in for... Turan's been good as well though. He's been doing well. I'm going to take Dundas out because his stats are a bit poor really for a striker. I'm going to put Angel into the reserves. We've got this this midfielder here that can come in for one of our players that's left. I'm happy with that. I feel we've got some more midfielders coming in as well. Because we actually need the midfielders, don't we? We're short on that. But I think there's some that we'll bid for and they should hopefully come in before the next game there. Have we got any on the bench? We haven't got any. We're not any midfielders that we can play. No, because they're all injured. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in... I'll put him in, even though he's injured, I'll put him in anyway. Right, we'll away to Barnet. It's 3-1, there we go, 4-1, 4-2, 5-2, injured Mills, Buff can come on for him. 6-2, there we go, half time 6-2, how about that? 7-2, 8-2, 8-3. What a big! I think this is going to be a record scoring game, don't you think? Most goals in a game. None of our new signings scored though, but there was only, I think there was only 2 playing to be fair. New record high scoring game, yeah, I thought it would be. Rejected the offer for that centre back. We'll put in another offer then, because he's good actually. Currently valued at 450. Is he? Let's do 325. So this is Clifford. So this is the left back. This is just the second choice basically. Linton is delighted to join as well. He's the reserve goalkeeper. Did I put... I think I might have put somebody in an out of position. I think I might have put someone in the goalkeeper position there by accident. So we've got another left back there coming. It's always good to have a bit of squad depth there. Kaska's agreed terms. That's the defensive midfielder who was after. That's good. People are still trying to buy Keeley, but we don't want to sell him. Selected an offer for the defender central. He looks good actually, so we'll get him. Try and sign him without the signing on fee, as I always do. Davis has gone to them, that's good. He won't agree on a contract with us anyway. So we're 3 matches in here. We're getting our German centre back here by the looks of things, which is good. No, I don't want to sell him. So we should have a few new signings to put in on this next match. That's another defensive midfielder that was after. Just going to put him as backup. Yeah, he's happy with that. He's not getting the signing on fee though. Off of that. There we go. There's a few players rejecting our contract offers. Confirm. That's another defender left. Got a good squad depth now. Appearing. Spent that money wisely on a few players. Money we got from the transfer sales. 3 players were sold. We got 3.3 million for them. So we've had a bit of money to spend. I've not gone mad though. I've just got players that we need. Reject that. Is he? I think he's the one who was running out of contract, wasn't he? He wants too much wages, that's the problem. Joe Edwards, another defensive midfielder. Don't think we need him, do we really? Just signed a couple, so we won't sign him. Okay, so we're 3 matches in then. 3 matches in this week. We had a bit of transfer wheeling and dealing to do as well. A few offers coming in for Keeley, but we're not going to sell him because he's one of our top scorers. That's another signing for us there. Yeah. So do a board request, just see if they'll give us. Expand the youth, increase the transfer stadium, or increase the wages and that sort of thing as well. I've dismissed them all. Right, here we go then. We've got the some of our new signings are cup tied unfortunately, but we're in the, I think it's the FA Cup. We're at home to Portsmouth in the FA Cup. Yeah, Goodman was put in at the in goal. Look. So once Smith in goal, because I think our main goalie is still injured. We've got a few injuries here actually. Let's just get rid of the reserves. Yeah, the goalkeeper. Oh no, he's back. Goalkeeper's back. That's good. So we need. What's wrong with him? See if he'll accept that. There's a lot of people unhappy here because they want new contract or first team football. Hopes to stay in manager's plans. Probably not. Left back, here we go. Mason, he can get his debut here because the other guy's injured. Goodman can come in as a centre back. I put him in goal by accident last time. We've got another defensive midfielder there. Clifford is our backup left back there. So we've got Eastman, who is usually playing, so I want to put him back in the team. And then we've got a sub. Yeah, he's been playing well as the sub defensive midfielder. So Boswick is going to have to go in the reserves for now. Lainton is one of our reserve goalkeepers, of course. So we just need a midfielder central. We have signed one there, but it's cup tied. I think we might need to sign another midfielder, to be honest. So we're a bit low in that department at the minute. Let's have a look, see if we've got anybody. Might just put Boswick in, even though he's a defensive midfielder. We'll just put him in for now. We'll put a few subs on as well, fill the sub bench up, just in case. We'll get a goalkeeper as well. One we just bought as sub 7. So here we go then. It's the FA Cup third round. We're home to Portsmouth. Come on, lads. Half time, 0-0. This is looking a bit of a tight game, but Portsmouth. Oh, because Scarborough is disallowed. We're going to have to do some substitutes here, I think. So Goodman's not playing very well, or Simpson or Brown. So let's just have a look at condition. So we'll take Ashford off for Turan. We'll also take Sykes off for Dundas. And what defensive defender left. Mason. Let's have a look at the rating. Simpson's not playing great, so I'm going to take him off for Levette. Oh, cancel that. Put him on for him. So Levette is a defensive midfielder. Oh, Simpson's the right back, isn't he? Well, what we'll do is we'll take Simpson off for Barden then. Hopefully he can get down that wing. Getting some crosses to our strikers. And hopefully get the winner. Goal! Dundas! Just come on. Substitution. Come on, full time whistle. 2-0, Bostwick. There we go. 2-0, scored in his debut. There we are, through to the next round of the FA Cup. Fantastic. Now I was just saying there that we'll need to potentially look at another midfielder central. As it doesn't look like we've got enough players in them positions at the moment. So we'll just have a look for a midfielder central very quickly while the transfer window is open. There we go. Let's have a look then. See who we've got. Ollie Clark. He's pretty good. I like him actually. Put a bit in for him. We need a few actually. We need about 3, just for some to go in the reserves as well. Josh Wright, not bad, but he's not playing great for his club. It's because he's unhappy though. He's not very good. He's a defensive midfielder or defender. I want a midfielder central really, or an attacking midfielder. He may be worth a shot. Bit older, but how much was he? Might be too much, but we'll come back to that. He's good. Attacking midfielder. We're not got many of them. We'll take him. Maybe bid for one more as well, because I think one of those players might have been a bit too much. I think it's 475,000. Shipley, he looks good. 275, that's a bit more reasonable. Let's try and get them in. So we've got the draw for the FA Cup next round, 4th round, and we're playing Blackburn, who are in the Championship, so that should be a challenge for us. Probably the hardest opponent we've faced yet. Ollie Clark for a contract. 12 grand. I don't want to give him 12 grand. McDonald, is he the one that was expensive? Let's have a look. We'll find out when we come to finalise the deal. And John Joe O'Toole, he's the attacking midfielder that we was after. Squad rotation, yeah, he's happy with that. So that's what it's probably going to be. Rejected. It's because of the it's because of that status. He didn't like that status. Oh, let's cancel that one. I think if we put another offer in, and then you can change the status that he's setting for his contract. Let's see if that happens. No, it's stuck at that now until. Yeah, it's stuck on that now. It doesn't matter. It wasn't overly fantastic anyway. Still trying to buy this Keeley fella, aren't they? No, I'm going to offer this guy a new contract. So people keep offering him a new contract. I'm going to. I'll give him 10 grand as well. Made an offer. Reject. Oh, what a twat. Attacking midfielders joining Dover instead of us. McDonald, looks like we're going to have to sign this guy even though there's a lot of money. 400, oh no, I'm not going to do it. No. I'm paying £475,000 for a 32-year-old. Let's have a look again at some more of these midfielders. He's 19. I'm gonna buy him actually. He's going to be a good backup option. He's only 19. His stats are alright for a 19-year-old. Could get better. Same with this guy. 90 grand and 12k. It's better than 475,000. Reject. Not selling Keeley. Rejected. Give him a bit more. 60k. There we go then. Next match then. Home to Aldershot. Now we should have some players here to put into the team. Mills is our first choice left back, although Mason has got fantastic stats. So I'm going to keep Mason in actually because he's got better stats than Mills. Put Mills in the reserves, hopefully he doesn't cry too much about that. Cullen can come on, is one of our new signings. Kasky is going to have to go in the reserves for now. We've got Cracknell Sand and Elmar, which is the defender. I'm happy with those defenders. He might leave. Well, his stats aren't that great actually. We'll put Elmer in. It's the German centre back. Put him in the reserves. We'll actually transfer list him. 500k. See if we get some offers because there's been some people interested in. But anyway, here we go. Let's start the game. We've got a couple of debuts here for Ema and Clunan are making their debuts today, I believe. Here we go then. It's a National League match at home to Aldershot. Let's see if we can keep our 100% record. It's the last game for this week, so it'd be nice to keep that record intact. Looks like a fairly tight game though. So we've had quite a few change in personnel, new players coming in. Goal, Sykes, new signing, get in. Let's bring Chirad on for Ashford to try and kill off the game and take Bosworth off for Lovat as well. Okay. Come on. Come on. See it now. Goal, Keeley. There we go. That's why we're not selling him. Fantastic. 2-0. So that's it. That's it for this week. We'll have a look at the league table. So there we go. Played 25, won 25, drawn none, lost none. 20 against, 108 goals. Fantastic. Let's just have a look at the fixtures coming up for the next video. So the next one, we've got the third round of the FA Trophy. We're away to Notts County. We've got a couple of National League games, followed by the FA Cup 4th round against the Championship side Blackburn. So that should be an interesting match. We're away to Blackburn as well, so that's going to be a very tough match to get into the 5th round, potentially. So that should be an interesting one, and then we'll have another National League game as well. We've also got some bids in for a couple of players, some midfielders, centrals, just to get a bit of squad depth there, and someone who needs to step into this position that obviously Beautyman and Milsom left behind, that we sold for a combined total of 2 million. So yeah, doing well. New signing Mason is looking good as well. 2 goals, two appearances, 2 assists, 8 rating. It's only 23. Left back there, we've got Goodman and Eme as our main centre backs now as well. Although Goodman's not had a fantastic start, but we'll see how he gets on. Only got 6.67 there. Give him time to settle in there. But yeah, all round it's going very well, and yeah, thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this video, a bit of a longer one with a bit of transfer wheeling and dealing in the January transfer window. But I think we've got some good deals there. We certainly sold some players for some good value there, 3.3 million in all. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe if you did like the video, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye.